Hi travelers, this is Tara from Hidden Lotus Tarot. I'm about to lay the spread for Virgo the Virgin for September 2015. If the message does not resonate with you here, check back once I've got all the videos loaded up and view your moon sign and rising sign or rising sign videos. If you don't know your moon sign, rising sign, what you will need is your date of birth, month, day, year, where you were born, the city and state, and the exact time of birth. There are some free moon sign, earth sign calculators out on the web. If you got that information, you just plug it in and it's going to tell you what you need to know. Okay, I have already pre-shuffled the cards. Let's see what the cards have to say. How the month for September for Virgos, the Virgin, gonna go. Show me the Virgo people. I'm a Virgo myself, so I'm kind of wanting to see what this is. Show me Virgo the Virgin for September 2015. 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 Alright. We've got something going on because there's cards sticking all out of the deck. I'm going to pull this one. Let me cut the deck. That one wanted to come out. The middle deck, and let's see what this first card was. Wow, I have no clue how that even got in the... I swear I just threw that card in the trash. That is so weird. Look at that. Okay, well maybe it came out because it wasn't supposed to be there, so let's just continue. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Right in the center, the Death card. The Six of Coins. Underneath, the Ten of Pentacles. In the near past, we have the Five of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Wands. Is that the... No, I'm sorry, the Seven of Wands. In the near future, we have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Ten of Wands in the Self position. We have the Ten of Swords. Oh no, the Nemesis card. In the environment, we have the Empress in the Hopes and Fears. And we have the Page of Cups as an outcome. So it's not all bad. All right, let's see what's happening here. Oh. Look what's at the bottom of the deck. The Devil. Well, now, let's see. We have the two major arcana cards. Three. Death, the Empress, and the Devil. So, alone with Death and the Devil, that appears to be ominous, but I really don't think, because of the outcome card, that it's anything major to worry about. Jupiter is about to go direct into Virgo on the 23rd of August. It takes 12 years for Jupiter to make a cycle. It comes in and it comes out of your sign pretty much, but it will, this year it goes into the sign of Virgo until September 2016. And according to astrologers, Jupiter is the planet of luck, abundance, good fortune, all the good things coming to you that you have been waiting for. And you know, us poor Virgos, we work and work and work and work. We never ask for anything extra. We just want to work and get the work done and be good at doing our work. So what this card represents here is a change. There is a change coming. So if you are a Virgo and you've been struggling like I have been across several areas of your life, a change is coming. Death is, in this instance, even if it's the loss of a loved one, perhaps you have lost a loved one right now, someone in your family close to you. It's leaving you feeling as though you are, you've been stabbed in the back, or, you're just done, you're rock bottom, you can't go anymore. It's going to be okay. So I'm not saying, perhaps someone may be ill right now and could be passing away. If that's the case, just know that they're going to a different plane of existence. I know that's sometimes easier said than done. But basically, I'm looking at this as a change is coming in. This is right where we are, just a few days away from a major change, okay? This change is going to have something to do with finances, if you've been struggling. I know I have. But it could also, it is a crossing card, so it's an obstacle. It could also have something to do with this person here in the center who's like the focus. This is also an earth sign card, so because it's a pentacles. So it could be that this person who has, metaphorically speaking, been giving all of his time and attention and perhaps money to this one thing or this one person, that is about to change. I'm not saying he's going to turn around and give you all the time, attention, and dollars that he has, but there's a change coming in the way there's going to be a give and take if you're in a relationship with this person. It could even be the relationship with yourself, being that this is the reading for Virgo and this is an earth sign card. Now, underwriting the reading is the 10 of coins. I think whatever this change is that's coming in is going to have something to do with family, familial connections, legacies. It could be that if this is an actual death, that you may be receiving an inheritance of some sort, that the person who passed away is going to give something to you. Again, I'm not saying that anyone's going to pass away in your family, but, if that has happened, this could possibly occur for you. If it hasn't happened, it could still possibly occur for you. But it is also a card of having everything that you want. So it could be that if you are in a relationship with this person and they've been spending all of their time over here, that is about to change. And there could be some new contract or agreement coming up between you two, where it's gonna feel like you gotten everything you ever wanted. I can see that in the near past, that you have felt a scarcity, a lack in your life. Now, this could really be a lack of money. You haven't had enough money to really cover all of your expenses, or you've had just enough to cover your expenses with nothing left over. But I also feel it has to do with this person who is crossing you. Perhaps this person has been so busy that you have felt isolated and shut out in the cold. You haven't heard from them. I do not always see this card. To me, this card does have to do with finances, but the feeling that I usually get because of the church window with the pentacles in it is that this is also related to something spiritual. It is a karmic thing, because, the ultimate karma is death. It could also be a past life link, because this has to do with past, legacies, familial relationships, things that link back to the past, legacies. What the Seven of Wands is, the crowning card. Now this position denotes something that's either already taken care of or it's going to crop up and need to be taken care of. You know, and this card's kind of been coming up in the reading for a lot of signs, the Seven of Wands. So I think there is, with all of these planets in retrograde, I think everybody's kind of struggling in one way or another to balance. See the scales there? Or where are they? Over, right there. No, oh, over there. I still can't get it. There we go. Okay, balancing. I think we've all been struggling with the issue of balance, be it financial balance, emotional balance, mental balance. But I think with this card, this card is just saying to you, the message of this card is that to hang on, to persevere, to stand your ground, be tenacious, and don't give up. Because coming in is this Knight of Pentacles. Now, this could either be a gift coming to you, as I said, in some way, shape, or form, even through the loss of a loved one. And this gift is going to really help alleviate this situation in one way or the other. If this is not you and this is dealing with a relationship situation, this could very much be another earth sign person. Typically this card is associated with, I think, Taurus or Capricorn. And this person is going to come in and offer you some form of assistance. It may not necessarily be monetary. It could just be an ear to listen to or advice or shoulder. But this person is very steady, very dependable. You can always expect or count on this person to help you. Okay? If this is not a person coming in, but it is an actual gift from, you know, someone passing or someone leaving you a legacy, an inheritance of some sort, this is a gift. So, you know, make sure that you remain balanced about it. Okay? This card could say that, you know, it might be some time before you're able to see the fruits of this inheritance or this legacy that may be coming to you, that you're probably going to have to, you know, fight off some other people who think maybe you shouldn't get it, you don't deserve it, or a bunch of people coming in wanting to take it all from you. So to be cautious. At the moment, though, right now, you are working and you feel very, very overburdened. Either you're feeling isolated, shut out, you know, you don't got enough money to do what you really want to do. And if you're a Virgo like me, you're kind of, my friends call me stingy, but I say I'm frugal. You know, we're pretty good about budgeting our money, and we're just trying to tighten the belt. So he's got the belt on, and we're just trying to slog through it. This is going to continue for a little while longer. Now, in the environment, which I find to be strange, around you is this 10 of Swords. This is, y'all know, one of my nemesis cards. The 10 of Swords, the 9 of Swords, the 8 of Swords, the 4 of Cups, the 3 of Swords, the 7 of Swords. This is a card about two things. Just from the imagery alone, we know this guy's been stabbed in the back. And, I mean, really, did it take 10 swords to kill him? So that's more like overkill. So perhaps a situation has occurred where, you know, maybe it was with this person who you have felt was not treating you fairly, who made you feel isolated and out in the cold, somebody that you just, like, you couldn't reach them no matter what you did. And maybe you felt stabbed in the back. And, you know, I was having this conversation, I think, with someone the other day, and I was doing a reading for them, and I was like, well, you know, this, whoever this person is known to you, because strangers can't stab you in the back. It's always somebody that you know. Only when you have some type of emotional connection with the person are they able to stab you in the back. Strangers are just jerks. So the second message of this card is that it's a 10 for one thing, which means you're at the end of the cycle. This feeling is going to end. Whatever this situation is going to end. There is light. See the sun shining in the background there over the dark clouds. The sun is rising. A change is about to come. I just, you know, hang in there. Something is coming. Okay, so just hang in there. That's, I don't like talking about this card a whole lot, but that's the message. Is either if you felt stabbed in the back by somebody, and it could too have to do with this legacy. Perhaps, you know, you've really been fighting over family or other people with this money, and they did some dirty tricks and stabbed you in the back. But just know all of that's going to come to an end, and it's going to be okay, because in the hopes and fears position is the Empress. Now, I think I was telling somebody on, I think it was the Aries card, I don't know, Aries reading, one of the readings. The Empress has never really boded well for me, but I've had a few changes come in really within the past 24 hours, and it is giving me a renewed faith in liking the Empress. The Empress is all about fertility, birth. It could be an actual birth, or it could be the birth of something new. It is about abundance. It is about finding abundance, creating abundance. This is a card of creativity, of creating. I don't know if you can tell, but in the card, the Princess, the Empress, she's pregnant. And if that is not a creative force, nothing is. So this is leaving, people. This is leaving, and this is coming in. Also to note, this is a Venus card. You see the Venus glyph there? And again, Venus is in retrograde for another, I don't know, week, okay? Week or 2 weeks. September 6th, she comes out of retrograde. And I think that things are going to change for us. And it is going to lead us to here, the Page of Cups, okay? Now, I don't know if you can see. With the page, you see that, I always, when I see that fish in the cup, to me it's like a surprise. I think perhaps that something or someone is going to surprise you. This card is new, so it is going to be something new. It could even be someone new coming in. If it is a person in your life, it may be that this person has a complete change where they are like a new person to you. It could be that this past connection thing is going to crop up again, and it's going to be like new. It's going to be renewed. There's a new creative force coming about this. Even with this Death card, we know that it is an ending, and beginnings are always new. And if it was the loss of a loved one, that's going to also lead you to something new. This is not necessarily a love reading, but it could vote that, you know, a new love is on the horizon for you. But it could also be that whatever this gift is, if it's not an actual person, but a gift coming to you, that whatever this is, it's going to lead you to a place where you are going to be full of love, maybe even if it's just for yourself, or this new thing that you are about to create. Okay? I'm seeing Wands card, so it could even be that maybe someone might end up conceiving and getting pregnant, even though it's not the Ace of Wands. There are Wands cards represented. Now, one warning that the cards are showing me is over here with this Devil card. Now, the Devil is not always a bad omen. The Devil could be about those things you love to do most, and perhaps you feel guilty about doing them. It can be about limitations and bondage, but you can't really see the card very well, and I apologize for that. But those two people that are chained to the Devil's throne, those chains are loosely around their neck, and they can literally remove them and walk away. So if you are feeling bound and stuck, perhaps with this isolation, with this person who's not been perhaps fairly treating you or giving to you exactly what it is that you need, then perhaps this card is telling you that you need to reassess what it is you want for yourself, and to set some boundaries and some limits. You can be bound and not have any limitations, or you can free yourself by setting up boundaries. I know that's kind of the opposite way to think, but look at it that way. If you're bound to something, that means you have allowed something to come in and overstep your boundaries. But yet if you remove that chain off of your neck and free yourself, then you are free to establish your own boundaries where nothing can come in. So that's an important card. This could represent a Capricorn person in your life, another earth sign for sure. I mean, there's earth all over this reading. So it could either be yourself or someone that you know. The funny thing is the next card underneath that, because this was at the bottom of the deck, is this Five of Swords. And in this card, the imagery is two people walking away. One of them's crying. And this dude standing in the front has got not only his sword, but he got their swords. And he's looking at them like, yeah, I kicked y'all butt, goodbye. So maybe this is attached to this card. And what it's saying is that whatever this thing is, if you're feeling bound or caught up, like you can't get away, it's going to happen. And maybe that's what this change is that's coming. Perhaps this Jupiter coming in is going to give you the green light to do what it is you need to do. Maybe you've been wanting to leave and you didn't have the money to. So, the money is going to be coming to you with this gift. You see, it's getting dark. There's a storm coming. What I'd like to do right now is go ahead and let me see if there's any more messages. This is quite an interesting reading because it directly speaks to something that I'm going through right now. And I was a little afraid of doing the reading because I didn't want to pull up anything personal for myself for you guys, but there's no way I can remove myself from the reading because I'm doing the reading. So with these two cards, it's gonna be okay. And don't fear change. Some Virgos or some earth sign people, we just, we don't like change. We don't like being surprised. See that? Remember that fish? We don't like surprises. But maybe this is the time for you to break away, to not be such an introvert. I know I'm an extremely introverted person. You would not know that to hear me speak here with the cards, but this is a calling. It's not something that I can just ignore. But I'm an extremely introverted person. So, I got a surprise. I got two surprises yesterday, and I was really surprised. So, don't think that all surprises are bad. I mean, they can be. Oh, that card fell out. Let's see what the couple of cards. Let's just take those and see what they say. The first card. Oh, 3 cards. Well, now, we got the moving on card. This is like the 8 of Cups. Remember? So maybe that's what this is about. And this is about. Remember that card? Walking away. That's also a walking away card. So, the universe is saying that maybe, if you're feeling bound and caught up, stabbed in the back, like you're giving everything and you're not, and this could even relate to a job. I've been on jobs where I have worked like a Hebrew slave and didn't get no thanks and no appreciation for it. And finally just like, hey, gotta walk away. Then you have the Confront card. Now that's a major arcana card, and I can't remember number 18. I don't know if that's judgment or if it's justice. I don't know. I'm going to look it up. And then we have the Take the Lead card. Can you see that? Take the lead. So let's see what the Confront card is. It's a major arcana. I don't know why I can never remember. I say this on every video. Why I can never remember the connection between this deck and the the Moon card. Well, now that's an interesting. Yeah, but you know what? There's a full moon coming up on the 29th. It's a full grain supermoon. And I think it's going to bring about, it's going to bring up a lot of things, maybe long repressed issues. I would expect some emotional outbursts from people, some anger, lots of tears, and even some confrontations. But I think what this card is saying is, yeah, you may have to confront some other people, depending on the situation. Yes, that person that maybe stabbed you in the back, that person that wasn't treating you fair, maybe this is on your job. Because really, people, look, the time is now. We are such wallflowers, and we usually just take crap from people and we don't speak up. We just kind of take it in stride and we go along. And maybe now we're being asked by the universe to speak up for ourselves. But let's read what it says in the book. It's the Moon card. Okay, God, I'm going blind. The key words for this card are fear, question, explore, courage, illusion, and clarity. The definition is introspection and clarity are important at this time. Feelings that have lain dormant are now coming to the surface. Yes, people, this is a heads up about the full moon. They have been part of your subconscious for some time. They're referred to as your shadow self. I'm going blind, and represent all of your fears and delusions regarding matters of the heart. You may have concerns about examining these issues, but know that when an issue rises to the surface, it's ready to be faced and healed. A change. You're being asked to get ready to change. And you know what? I think with the planetary lineup, whether you want to change or not, change is coming. There's no way you're going to be able to stop it. Okay, have the courage to acknowledge and confront these newly emerging feelings. Look at them from all sides and try to determine where they first came from. When and how are they planted in your subconscious? Question the validity of these feelings. Often they were based on your childhood imagination and are no more than illusions. Because death itself is an illusion. We think that when someone passes away that they are gone forever, but it is not. That is an illusion. They simply exist on another plane. So even death, life is an illusion. I could have a whole conversation about that, but I'm not going to do it. Okay, so it says, they're not appropriate for your adult relationships, these feelings. They're not appropriate for your adult relationships, yet they persist. They're not based on reality, but they're powerful influences and can affect your relationship in major ways. They can even prevent a romantic relationship from manifesting. Okay. Have the courage to explore your beliefs and misconceptions about love. You may find that these emergent feelings are based not only on your limited perceptions. Remember, I said limitations. You feel stabbed in the back, rock bottom, no place to go. Remember, I said the devil is about limitations. Hold on now. I'm going blind because it's a storm coming and the light's leaving. But also, it says, you may find that these emerging feelings are based not only on your limited perceptions, but also on what you actually saw or experienced as a child. The card of childhood, family, connections, relations. Okay? Where am I? Hold on. Know that whatever your reality was then, it does not have to be your reality now. You are no longer that person. Examine these feelings and gain clarity on who you are and what is true for you regarding your relationships. I'm going to go ahead and give you the affirmation for this. I examine my feelings about my relationships. and release what is no longer my truth. I examine my feelings about relationships and release what is no longer true. One more time so you can write that down. You know, we like making lists, us Virgos. I examine my feelings about relationships and release what is no longer my truth. With the take the lead card, because this was a longer reading than I thought it was. Hold up now. Let me see now. Hold on. I think it's a spirit card because it's a purple board. Take the lead. The keywords are enthusiasm, initiative, grounding, and creativity. That backs up this sister right here. Strong energies for success are around you as new opportunities are opening up. Tap into this energy to fire up your relationships and bring you all that you desire regarding matters of the heart. Call down the divine flame to ignite your passion and show you the way to achieve your deepest wishes. Don't wait for the other person to make a move. Take the initiative. Be bold. You know, we like to sit on the fence, lean up against the wall. Now is not the time for the status quo. Use this beautiful, fiery energy to explore new possibilities. How can you spice up your current relationship? How about learning a new skill with your friend or taking the family on a special vacation? If you're looking for a new relationship, think creatively and try new ways of meeting someone. Step out of your comfort zone and be a little daring. Now, I don't know why this card came up, but you know, we Virgos, man, we don't like being up in the foreground. We just don't like it. We prefer to be in the background. But there is a change coming, and I think whether you want to be in the forefront or not, some type of change is coming, and people are going to notice you. They are. I'm really excited by this reading. It looks like, you know, love is going to be perhaps on the horizon if it's not a romantic relationship. And please, Virgos, let's try to find us some love. My love life is sucking for years. So let's try to do that. I think people don't realize how much we have to give because we don't show it. And that is a limiting factor. If we don't let people know how deeply we do feel, and that limits us and keeps us from really getting what it is that we should have. That change is coming. And so that is my reading for Virgo. This one thing, moving on card, may be that you might have to leave a current relationship that you're in, or it could just be that it's time for you to get up and move on to a new phase in your life. So that is it. I hope this helped you. If you think you'd like a personal reading with me, you can contact me at HiddenLotusTarot@gmail.com. Until next time, thank you so much, travelers, and namaste.